Good day, everybody. Good day. Oh, I am so excited today. I am so excited. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and this is our first broadcast with the New Thought Media Network. Oh, and I am so grateful. I am just so excited. I've been talking about the prayer of Jabez and enlarging my territory. Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory. So I would say that one of the manifestations of that is this opportunity that has been afforded to me to get the word out, get the joy news out into the universe, into other platforms. And so I am just so grateful. So we're going to jump right into it. The prayer of Jabez, the prayer of Jabez. So the prayer of Jabez is a couple of verses in First Chronicles, chapter 4, verse 9 and 10. And it's also the title of a book, Prayer of Jabez by Bruce Wilkinson. And that's where I'm going to be spending most of my time this week in that book. So if you have it, you might want to follow along. If you don't have it, you might want to get it, because what do I always say? It's one of my favorite books. It's one of my favorite books. So let's check that out. Let's check that out. So when we talk about the prayer of Jabez, what we're talking about is a blessings. We're talking about blessings, right? The prayer opens up with, oh, that you would bless me indeed. Oh, that you would bless me indeed. So let's break that down a little bit. Yes. So Jabez, the prayer of Jabez, that was an actual person, right? And his name means pain. The meaning of Jabez is pain. Is pain. So his mama named him Pain. And y'all know there's power in the name. You know, what you call something is powerful. So I just imagine that his mother was going through some things to name her child a word that meant pain. And so Jabez knew, he said, oh, okay, I got this name on me. Let me ask God to bless me, right? And so when we think about blessing, I love how Bruce describes bless in the book, Prayer of Jabez. So I'm just going to read a little bit of that to you. So he says to bless in the biblical sense means to ask for or to impart supernatural favor. When we ask God's blessing, when we ask for God's blessing, we're not asking for more of what we could get for ourselves. We're crying out for the wonderful, unlimited goodness that only God has the power to know about or give to us. The unlimited goodness. Now, who don't want some of that? Who don't want some unlimited goodness? I know I do. I know I do. I know I do. So he starts it off just right. Oh, that you would bless me indeed, meaning that you will bless me with unlimited goodness, right? And what does that require, right? What does that require for you to be in alignment to receive unlimited blessings, regardless of what your name is called? And so meaning of his name was pain. Right? So, regardless of what we're going through, regardless of the appearance, regardless of what we name things, right? We're going through a difficulty, we're going through a challenge, and we want to name it, hard and difficult and a struggle. We want to name it, we hustling, we want to name it all of that. In spite of all of that, we can still receive the unlimited blessing because we're focused on the blessing. We're focused on the unlimited goodness that is seeking expression through us, right? Through us. We know, I've said it many times, and it's been said many times, that God can only do for us what God can do through us. Yes? Yes. So it requires radical trust that regardless of the appearance, regardless of what had happened before, regardless of what you think might happen in the future, right? It takes radical trust to know that no matter what my name is, no matter what I call this, pain, hurt, disappointment, resentment, no matter what it is, I can get my mind straight. I could get my mind right, right? I could change the pattern of my thinking so that I am in alignment with the good, and not just any old good, unlimited goodness that flows from the consciousness of the one. Now, who don't want some of that? And I love the first word in the prayer of Jabez is, oh, and haven't we been there? Haven't we been there? That one word, oh, oh God, right? Oh, yes. I know I've been there, y'all. I have been there. And so he wanted God to bless him indeed, to bless him indeed. Yes. So that's where we're working with this week, the prayer of Jabez, to be a blessing indeed, a blessing indeed, right? So I want to share the complete prayer with you. And I have an altar in my office, and on my altar I have a rock. I'll bring it tomorrow. I have a rock that has the prayer of Jabez. I think I might have shown it to y'all before. That has the prayer of Jabez on it. And that was my prayer. It still is. That's my prayer for all of 2020. I said that prayer just about every day. And I said, you know what? Let's keep it going. Like, who doesn't want a continuation of some unlimited goodness, of some unlimited goodness? So this is the full prayer. And so this week we're going to break it down, each line of the prayer. We're going to break it down. Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil. That is one sentence. That is one sentence, one prayer, four components. So we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down. But today we're going to be with that oh. We're going to be with that oh, and we're going to be with the blessing, right? So let's start thinking. Let's start putting ourselves in a position for those unlimited blessings, that unlimited goodness to flow through us and as us. Yes? Because that's what we need to do, right? We get so caught up in the how of things. And I've said before, the how is none of our business. It's none of our business. There was no way, come on, y'all. There was no way that I could have known last year on April 6th, 2020, when I did my very first sip with Red Melissa. And back then it wasn't even called that. It wasn't called anything. I just got up on here because Sekou challenged me to do so, right? And I started doing this, right? And I was saying that prayer of Jabez. And so there was no way, if I had wrote out a whole list of how I wanted my expansion, how I wanted my blessings, how I wanted my unlimited goodness to manifest itself, there was no way that I would have had on that list, Sit with Red Melissa will be broadcast through the New Thought Media Network. There was no way. It wasn't even part of my reality, right? But it was part of God's reality with the capital R. It was part of the real reality. Yes? And so that's what we are positioning ourselves for, right? That is what we are positioning ourselves for in 2021. If we haven't started already, now is the time. Now is the time. So that is what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Know and make your request. Ask and you shall receive it. Yes, but we got to ask and we got to know what we want. And we have to have radical trust, knowing that God will work out the how, and that how will be something better than we could ever imagine. So that oh when you in that moment in your life and you got a oh, and that oh might feel like pain or that oh might feel like joy, just know that that is a signal. That is the sound. We talked about listen last week. That is the sound we're listening for. We're listening for the sound that takes us within and gets us connected again and again and again and again with the source, with the divine, with the good stuff, right? With the good stuff. Because God wants to give it all, right? He has poured all of it into us, and we have the opportunity to express that good. That unlimited good can only express through us, can only express through us. So come on, yo, it's time to get your goodness. Get your goodness. When we are just ready. Are we ready? Aren't you ready? Aren't you ready for your unlimited blessings? Oh, your thought, I forgot. I didn't forget. I gave you some homework to do on Friday, and that homework was for you to decide what you wanted your focus to be for 2021, right? And this is going to help us with our prayer of Jabez, right? That oh, that you would bless me indeed, right? To know the quality of God that we want to focus on for 2021. So I shared mine is quickening. That is my quality of God that I'm cultivating for 2021. So if you haven't decided yet, make a decision because the universe is waiting on you to get it going, to get it going. So tomorrow, I want you to write it in the comments. Let me know what your focus is. And so, Lenora, I see you said finances and love. So I would just encourage you, Lenora, because finances is limiting. Finances is limiting, right? We're talking about unlimited goodness, unlimited goodness. So what that look like? A quality of God that includes finance is abundance. It's abundance. So I would just recommend, Lenora, that you consider, you try on abundance as your focus for 2021, right? And love, yes, the quality of God is love. Imagine that, Lenora, abundance and love together. Oh, that's going to be a powerful 2021. That is going to be a powerful 2021. An unlimited goodness, unlimited supply of abundance and goodness. You got me back in my sip again, but that's all right. That's all right. Oh, Stephanie said purpose. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Stephanie. Living in purpose, right? Living in alignment with that which is your divine assignment, right? To know what that is, because some of us don't know what it is, right? We're not clear about what it is. But what I want you to know is that you have the answer. We got to listen. We got to spend more time listening. Yes, because it's there. It's nothing that needs to get figured out. Nothing that needs to get figured out. We know the one inside of us, the indwelling spirit, the inner wisdom knows. So we got to spend more time with ourselves, more time internally, in that interior space, connecting with the oneness. And your purpose will become clearer and clearer and clearer for you. Guaranteed. And Julie said connection. Ah, that's a good one too. And what I want you to know about connection, oh, you're giving it to me today. What I want you to know about connection is that we're always connected. We're always connected. We're the ones who perceive ourselves as being disconnected, right? So you know what to do, right? You know what to do to be in that space, to be in that vibration of connection. We know what it feels like. We know what it looks like, right? So we want to spend more time cultivating connection with ourselves and with the presence that is the divine. Yes? Yes. All right. You're giving it to me. I'm going to say one or two more. Spiritual growth. And Chris said, my word is awake. Oh, that's a good word, Chris. I love that word, awake. So yes, let's wake up. And then when we wake up, what we doing? what we doing when we wake up, right? So we can be awake, right? We could be awake, aware, alive, all that wonderful stuff, but we have to activate. We have to activate the awakeness. Yes? So I love that, Chris. I can't wait to see what's get activated, right? Spiritual growth, fabulous. Just keep staying in the vibration, Simone. Keep staying in that vibration of spiritual growth. And then my mama, I'm going to start with my mother to spread my wings with the knowledge of joy and love. So cultivating joy and love. And can't you see it? She created a visual for us to spread my wings. Yes, with the knowledge of joy and love. That is a good one. So y'all keep working on that. We're going to keep talking about it through the week in the context of our prayers, in the context of unlimited goodness. Yes, Mark, enthusiasm. You're giving it to me. I love it. So we're going to do some work. We're going to do some work. All right. All right, y'all. All right. So thank you for being with me today. Thank you for the love and the positive vibes. I feel it coming through the technology. I am so excited to continue this journey with you all. So join me tomorrow for another morning sit with Red Melissa, 10:30 right here through the New Thought Media Network. I am blessed. I am blessed and I am grateful. All right. So we're living life in joy, connected to our yes. Connected to our yes. Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings.